Alright guys, welcome to my channel. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Copics and give you guys like a little bit of information about them if you're new to them and all that good stuff. So I'm going to start off with the haul. My friend Natalie, she told me that Hobby Lobby had the Copic markers on clearance at Hobby Lobby for $1.99. And I was like, I don't need them because I do have like a pretty big collection because you guys know some of you guys know that I'm an artist as well. You know, I used to do like a lot of painting and drawing and stuff like that. And I used to play with Copic markers. I build my stash by utilizing those 60% off coupons that they used to have at Michael's. Michael's used to have like packs of different colors. And I would go in when they had 60% off coupons and I would buy those packs and get them for a really decent price, okay? Hi, Carla. Welcome. So that's how I build my Copic stash. And then I would just like pick up wherever I could find them. But most of my Copic markers have come from Michael's. And again, by using those coupons. And then I don't know where else I bought them. I don't know. But over the years, I do have like over, I think I have like over 100 and 100. I'm not sure. But so I was like, I don't really need these or whatever. But since I moved, and guys, I know I told you guys this before, but I'm still not all the way packed from my move over a year ago. If you know, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot moving and unpacking. And so my Copic markers are still packed away. I don't know where they are. I still have tons of stuff packed away that I'm still going through. But so I'm like, let me go ahead and go and check out the what you call it, the Copic markers. Hey, Elizabeth. So I went and these are the ones that I grabbed. Let me show you guys. So I'm going to do a haul. I'm going to show you guys the colors that I grabbed. And I'm going to give you guys some information about Copic markers in case you guys are new to them. A lot of people use Copic markers for card making to color in like stamps and stuff like that. So let me see where I want to start. Hi, Alicia. So these were $1.99 at Hobby Lobby. And let me give you guys a quick little backstory. When I went, the Hobby Lobby I go to, they're so racist, guys. I get treated like shit when I go in there, but I still go in there because it's like, you know, the one close to me or whatever. And the cashier, she's always so rude to me. And she's always like mismarking things. So I got to really, really watch her. Hi, Bevy. I'm sorry, Mama. I thought I said hi. So anyways, every time I go, she's rude as hell. And, you know, I'm just like, whatever, lady, just ring me up for my stuff. They never know. You know, you got to watch people from Hobby Lobby anyways, because they never, the way that their system is, they never really remember. It's hard for them to remember the sales and all that good stuff. So anyways, all the Copic markers were on sale for $1.99. The whole entire case was cleared out and they were all in like a little basket and they were marked $1.99 with a sticker. So I got over 30 colors and she tried to check every single one to see if there's a marker. And I'm like, lady, like, are you really trying to start with me, you know, today? And I'm like, they're all $1.99. You know, like, you guys should know, you should know your stuff. Like, you guys did mark those. I don't understand how you don't know that they're all $1.99. Hi, Turquoise, welcome. So I'm like, they're all $1.99. There's nothing in the case. You know, like, I'm not going to sit here and watch you check every 33 markers. Like, come on, lady. So I guess she got kind of like flustered or whatever. And she ended up giving these all to me for 99 cents. So I was like winning, you know, I don't know. So whatever. I got these for 99 cents, guys. But when you go, they are $1.99, okay? I just felt like God don't like ugly. And I'm like, whatever, you know, and maybe I was wrong for like not saying, oh, you marked it for 99. But no, that's what you get because you're always being nasty, you know? Like, you just want to be nasty and give me a hard time. So thanks for the extra discount. So I got these for 99 cents, guys. Oh, it's terrible. So these are the pinks that I grabbed. Now, with Copic markers, they have this number system, okay? And one thing about, sorry if I missed anyone, guys. She gives me the hardest time, guys. Last time she rung me up twice for something that was a set. And then I had to like be like, hey, the cashier ring me up. I don't want my money back. Just give me another one. Hey, Natalie. So anyways, let me focus on this video, guys. Every time I go there, it's always something, but I love going there. It's convenient, it's close. And then just sometimes I just really have to check her, and I just shouldn't have to do that, but whatever. So the one thing about Copic markers, guys, is that everybody loves these because they're infamous for their brush tips, okay? And there are 4 different types of Copic markers. I will get into everything, all the information, but these are the Copic sketch markers. Yeah, you know what? Turquoise Bay Studios, it's like every store there, people are miserable. Nobody wants to work, and they're understaffed. So I kind of get it sometimes, but pray for me, don't play with me. That's the way I see it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, I let little things slide, but I'm like, lady, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you to check 33 markers and make sure they each have a sticker. Like, you should know that these are all marked down. So, okay, with the Copic sketches, guys, you get 2 nibs. One is a brush tip, okay, and the brush tip is by far the best brush tip alcohol ink marker that I've tried. And then you also get the bullet nib, okay, this wider tip for broader areas, okay. And another thing that Copics are known and loved for are the fact that they are refillable, okay? You can refill these. You can buy the actual colors, the inks. They come in, I wish that I had them there packed up, guys. I'm so sorry that I can't show them to you. But they come in like a little valve like this, and they have a little applicator, and you can fill them up by each color, okay? So that's one of the 2 things that Copics are known for. They're awesome brush tips and the fact that they are refillable. Okay, so let me just show you guys real quick the colors that I grabbed. These are all of my pinks that I grabbed, and Copics, they have a color system, so they are followed by letters and numbers. Now the R stands for red, okay? These are the red families. As you can see, this one is a pink, but it is a fluorescent color. It says fluorescent pink. So F stands for fluorescent, and then RV stands for red violet, okay? So within the reds, there's red violet. Within the blues, there's blue green, and all these different color things. And I'll get to that. You guys will learn about this really quickly. I know it sounds like a lot of information, but it's really, really helpful and it's really useful to know. Okay. Now the lightest colors, they're usually followed by zeros. Okay. So this is R00. So this will probably, there might be one that's like R000, and it might be a little bit lighter than this one. But as you can see, this one's called pinkish white, and it is a really light pale color. And I did swatch these. Okay. So let me zoom in, and I'll show you guys each color just in case you go to Hobby Lobby and you see this. Okay, guys. So R00 is this really pretty color called pinkish white, and that's that first one there, R00. And if you're looking for a nice paper to use for Copic markers, I really suggest the Kanzen mixed media paper. The XL is really good, and it's a really affordable paper, okay? You can also buy Copic paper. You can also buy alcohol ink marker paper. I do not suggest using watercolor paper with alcohol ink because watercolor paper absorbs a lot of water and stuff, and so it will like suck all your ink. So I really suggest Kanzen if you guys are looking for, paper to stamp on or watercolor, whatever. The mixed media, you can't go wrong with that Kanzen. One of those 2. You guys know what I mean. I'll link some from Amazon down below for you guys, okay? The next color that I grabbed, like I try to do it from light to dark, is R20. Oh, no, wait. R02 is this one here. And this one, let me back up a little bit, guys. There we go. R02 is called Rose Salmon, and it is this color here, the second one there. Really pretty. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Do you guys want to see the swatches or what? Or should I just leave this out? This one's called Blush. Really pretty color there. And then we have R21. So these are just the ones they had at my Hobby Lobby. You know I had to grab the pinks. This one is called Sardonyx. However you pronounce that. The next one is R22 Light Prawn, which is a really pretty peachy color there. So as you can see, they're pretty, accurate to the swatch to the color that's on the top, they're pretty accurate. This is just one coat. With alcohol markers, you can build layers. So I can go over it again, and once that dries out, it'll be darker than this, okay? So that's another great thing about alcohol ink markers, guys. But I love a cheapy alcohol ink marker. Do not be sleep on those. I usually like to use those with, you know, if I'm not doing an art piece, because like I said, I do draw and paint sometimes. And I will use my Copic markers because they're like really good quality or whatnot, and I can refill them. So I like to use those in my artwork. When it comes to like crafting and stuff like that, I like to use my cheapy ones because I don't know, I just do. They're cheap, and I could just, you know, I don't have to worry about refilling them. I can just grab, I don't know, I just really like them. Okay, this one is R81. And that's this color. It's a really pretty pink, guys. I think this is my favorite pink. This one is called Rose Pink, okay? And then we have R33, which is like a next color up from that. Really pretty. And that one is Rose Mist. So I try to grab like all the pastels that we love. You know what I'm saying? And, from what they had available there. So I highly suggest, guys, go grab you some Copic markers. They are a great price right now. This one is R59, and it's called Cardinal, okay? So the reds and the pinks are all within the red family, all right? So that's what these letters mean, guys. R is for red, and then 59 is just the color number. Hi, Shanita. Welcome. All right, let me move this to the side. And I'm going to talk about storage and all that good stuff with these markers. I want to give you guys as much information as I can, and I know. Yes, girl, I had to snatch these. And plus, my daughter, Maya, she draws. You guys know she's an artist. And she's been wanting some Copic markers. But Amaya does not take care of her stuff, guys. I spend so much money. Like, I spend a lot. If you think craft supplies are expensive, like, try art supplies. Art supplies are very expensive, especially top of the line art supplies. They can be very, very expensive. And she does not take care of her stuff, so I have to watch her with these. Okay, now E is for like earth tones, okay? And earth tones are going to be like your browns and your skin tones, okay, guys? So if you go to Hobby Lobby, Hooby Looby, and you see the E's, snatch them because they are perfect for like little characters on your stamps. They're perfect for skin tones if you are, you know, if you draw people or you're coloring in people or whatnot. Beautiful array of colors, okay? These are the only ones that I grabbed. This is basically what they had. I went yesterday in between colors, so I got yellows, greens. Ooh, nice. So let me show you guys these. Again, the lightest color is going to be by a bunch of zeros. So E is for like earth tones. And you see how that one has 3 zeros. So this one is a really pretty color, and this is great for blending, okay? Pale fruit pink. When you are blending, you want to start with like 3 colors in the same family. So for instance, like a light pink, a medium pink, and a dark pink. You really don't have to have all these colors, guys. As long as you have like, you know, a light, a medium, and a dark, you can make anything look really, really good with alcohol ink markers. So this one is pale fruit pink. And then I grabbed this color. This color is so pretty, you guys. You can tell from the cap. I'm trying to get it to focus. E04 is Lipstick Natural. This one is one of my favorite. It's a new color to me. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Really beautiful color and perfect for like lips if you draw, you know, like portraits and stuff like that. Okay. And then we got E11, which is here. Barley Beige. And that's that color there. Yeah, if you guys see any of these, screenshot it, guys, and write it down. And then I'm going to talk to you about an app that Copic has so you guys can make sure you don't buy the dupes. Try not to buy more of the same color, guys, because these are refillable. You'll be wasting money when you can buy a new color. E18 is copper. And there's that. And these are perfect for shadows or for darker tones. I love these colors. E21 is this one here. And that is Soft Sun. Trying to get it to focus. Soft Sun. That's E21, this one here. So as you can see, like with these 3 colors, you can do some real blending because you got a light, a medium, and a dark. What's your name, Turquoise Bay? And then we have E30. I accidentally bought 2 of those, so Maya's she can keep that other one. I don't care if she messes it up. And it's called the Bisque. E30 is this one here. Okay. And then we have E49, which is a really dark, almost black, dark bark. Yvette's. I'll try to remember that, Mama. E49. And then we have E50, what is eggshell. This is a really nice color to have in our stash, guys. I think especially with us being crafters. This would be a great color for like bunnies or eggs or just all kind of stuff. Then we have hazelnut. This is such a pretty color, guys. A beautiful like caramel color. And this is how it looks right here. E23 hazelnut. Okay, so those are all of the skin tones that I snatched. If I knew that lady was going to mess up and give them to me for $1, I would have went and bought all the rest. Let's go over the blues that I grabbed. And again, I'm just showing these to you guys just in case you go and you're not sure about a color. You know what they look like swatched out here. Yes, and it's so easy, guys, to just want to get every color. It is so easy to do that. So these are the blues. And like I said, there's a color system. So as you can tell, this one has a B for blue. All those zeros for like the lightest tone, probably in the blue set. And then as you can see, these say BG for blue green. So these are more like turquoise. They're mixed with green, basically. Okay. So this is in the blue family. And it's B000 and it's pale porcelain blue. Really beautiful color, guys. Look at that color. So pretty. And that one under it is really cute too. The next one, BG10. It's called Cool Shadow. And that's that second one there. Really pretty, light, pale color. I love it. Will mix really well with these. Like, they all go really nice together. The next one is BG11. Moon White. Beautiful color, guys. Look at that one. The third one right here. Beautiful. Okay. BG, I think that says 13. I can't even read my own writing. Yes, that one is called Mint Green. And this is how mint green looks. Beautiful. So more of like a turquoise. I wouldn't consider it too much of a mint. But yeah, mint green sounds about right. It's a little bit more darker green. BG23. Coral Sea. And that's this one here. Beautiful color. I was so happy, guys. I'm in love with every single one of these colors. We got BG57, which is Jasper. And that's how that looks. So it definitely looks a lot lighter than what the swatch tip has. Okay. And then we have BG72, which is Ice Ocean. And that's this last one. It's a really pretty muted, gorgeous color. Okay. So those are all the blues that I grabbed, blue greens. And then I only grabbed 3 purple ones. And so V17 is the darkest one. It's called Amethyst. It's that one there. V20 is Wisteria. Beautiful color, guys. Look at that beautiful pale pink, purple. And then V22 is Ash Lavender. So I thought these 3 will blend really well together if I need purple, you know? All right, I didn't grab many yellows, and actually one of them was dried out. So I'm going to see if I can exchange it. I'm scared to exchange it because I'm going to want to grab more, though. So we'll see. But that one is not a really good swatch because it's very dry. You see it's scratchy. Y19, though, is Nepali yellow. Don't make fun of me, guys. That's Y19. Y35 is Maize. I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong. But that's Y35. Really pretty color. These will be perfect for like flowers. Y38 is Honey. Beautiful color. That's that one. And then I grabbed one green one. And it is YG. So here goes the greens. This is more of a yellow green. YG stands for yellow green. and it is called Pea Green. Can you add a couple drops of alcohol to activate them? Yeah, you can activate them with some alcohol drops, but I don't know if it will like, I feel like it might kind of lighten the color a little bit in my opinion. So I would rather refill it than put with the actual Copic ink since it's available. But definitely with your cheapy markers, add a little bit of alcohol to it and it should like re-wet it, you know, a little bit maybe. So those are the colors that I grabbed, guys. I want to share some information with you about Copics real quick, just in case you're new to them. And maybe you'll learn something you never knew about them before. So let's talk about the design of this. So once again, these are the Copic sketch. It has the name of it. It has the color. And these are Japanese markers. They're made in Japan. And it has the brush tip and the chisel tip. Now, you know how you go grab a marker and you're not sure what side is what? All of the sketch markers have a gray, and I think the Chow's too, they have a gray mark here. That's how you know, instead of looking at the label, where your brush tip is. So when you grab your marker, look for the gray, and that's your brush tip, okay? So that's a little quick little tip on how to, because, you know, sometimes you don't know what side is what, and you just grab it and open it, grab the wrong side or whatnot. So there's that. What else? And again, these are refillable. So if you were refilling these, they come like in a little thing with like a little tip, and you just will kind of like stick it in there and like feed it to there, and it will like go down and refill. Okay. I wanted to talk about storage. Okay. When it comes to storing your alcohol ink markers, all alcohol ink markers, guys, do not store your stuff standing up like this, because the ink will slowly like run down, dry out, and it might leak or whatnot. So you always want to store your alcohol-based markers laying down. So you can put them in a container like this, you know, and they'll be perfectly stored. You can put them in a pouch, because if you put it in a pouch, they'll be laying down. I actually have a tutorial years ago when I first started my channel. I created a huge system using that foam board, and I made because storage for these guys, those little container things, they're very expensive, very expensive, and I couldn't afford that. And I had over 100 something markers. I think I have over 300 and something markers, because I'm an artist. I have like Posca pens, all kinds of stuff, and different, you know, various markers. So I created a huge storage thing, like a stand with a bunch of compartments to put all of my pens, all of my markers, anything that would fit in there, I put in there. So I will leave that link. I'm gonna find it on my channel. I'm gonna have to search for it through all my videos, and I will link it down for you guys. And all you had to do was cut the foam board a certain way and measure it, and you are good. So I'm gonna post that for you guys. I'm gonna link it down below in the description box, so in case anyone wants to make their own. And now, you know, Dollar Tree has that pretty pink foam board, so you can make a pink one. But yeah, I'm going to link that down for you in case it helps you guys. Okay, I want to tell you guys there are 4 different types of Copic markers. So this is the sketch. They also have a Chow, which is, you see this one is kind of like, it's got like a flat, it's not going to roll. It has like a flat surface. The Chows, they're more of a round, and they're a little bit smaller. They are the completely same thing as the sketch. They're just in a smaller version. So they'll hold a little bit less ink, and they're cheaper, so they're more affordable, okay? They used to sell them at Michael's. I'm not sure if they do anymore, but if you see the Copic Chows, and it's spelled C-I-A-O, it's how they're spelled. I don't have one with me right now, but those are more affordable, once again, and they hold like a little bit less ink, okay? And then they also have, okay, we got the sketch, we got the Chow, and then the classic, they have a classic one that's like the very first Copic markers to come out, I believe. And that one does not have a brush tip. It has a nib, like a small nib for fine details, and then the chisel tip, okay? So you can buy these like on the Copic website as well. They are pretty expensive, but if you want to like try to get a lot of colors and you don't like the brush tip or whatever, you can opt out for the classic ones, and they have that fine small tip, you know. But I love the brush tip because you get that all in one. You can get, let me get that paper. Where did my swatch paper go? Sandra took it. So, you know, you get the small, you can do like tiny little lines, and then you can put a little more pressure and you get bigger lines, and then you can put a lot of pressure. So I love the brush tip because you can get small little details, and then, you know, you get that range of all that good stuff. And then they also have the fourth kind of Copic marker, which is called a Copic wide. And that one is like a little really short fat one, and it's got a huge nib. It is like maybe 4 times the size of this, and you can like color in a huge area. And I have a few of those because, like I said, I used to like draw portraits and stuff like that, and I would use those for my background to fill in all the space because it would take forever, and you would probably really damage your markers if you try to use, you know, especially this to fill a huge area. Okay, so that's that. You can also buy different, you can buy tips for these. So if you mess this one up, you can buy replacement ones. So if you mess up your, basically guys, these are a great investment because whatever goes wrong with this, if it's dried out, you can refill it. If you mess up the nib, you can replace it. And that's what's so great about it, is that you don't have to go buy a ton more or a whole pack to get one color. You can just fix, you know, your marker for whatever's going on. I also want to let you guys know that there are charts available for Copic Sketch. You actually, from Amazon, they're like $5, and I think you get 14 cards. So basically, there's 358 colors with Copics, and with that chart, it has everything printed out for you, and you just use your marker and you fill it in to do your swatch. I personally wouldn't pay for that. I probably need it if I do like all my markers, but Copics are pretty, you know what I'm saying, like this color is pretty accurate. Sometimes they won't be, but for me personally, I don't think that I would need that. But if you're a person who likes to see your swatches, they do offer that. You can also get it from Dick Blick, and it's $5, and it's a set of 14 cards. I think it comes with a case and some other things, I'm not sure, but they do have that available if you don't want to, you know, sit there and write all these colors. And if you're going to planning on collecting, it's going to be hard to swatch, so maybe a card would be perfect for you because you're going to have other, you know, colors that you want to fill in and, you know, collect. Okay, let me talk to you guys about the app. There is a Copic app. Let me show it to you guys. So go to your Play Store, however you get your apps on your phone, and you're going to type in Copic. You're probably not going to be able to see this. You can see it. Okay. And so it has a way for you to, it has each color family. So there's BV for blue, violet, V for violet. So let's do this one. Okay. This is in an R83. So I will go to R. And it has each different kind of Copic. So if you have the chow, that's the chow. This is the sketch. This is the wide. And that's that original one. What is it called again? The Copic Classic. See, it's more of a square. It looks kind of like those cheapy markers. So this is a great way. So when you're going to the store, if you go to Hobby Lobby, you can see what colors you're missing. So I will go to R83. I will go all the way down to the 80s. Here goes R83. I will click on it. And then now I have that in my stash, guys. And it tells you also how many, like right here, yellow, red, there's 72 colors in that family, color family. So this is a great way, guys, to keep track of your Copics because you're not going to remember which ones you have at home. So when you go to the store, you know, you're looking through your reds. Oh, I like this color. Do I have this? And you can tell what you have in your stash. Okay. So I want to share that with you guys about the app. And that's it, guys. That's all about Copics that I wanted to share with you. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that Copics are worth it? I'm going to do a little sketch with you guys real quick while we're chit-chatting. But I just really want to come on here and share the little bit of information that I have about Copics. Oh, and they also had the Sharpies on clearance. These are oil-based. And then they have the regular one. I bought a fine tip of the black one because I love the black tip Sharpie. If you like line artwork or whatnot, you want to make sure that you use, or if you're stamping, you have to use like archival or something like that so that the alcohol doesn't Like, if it's water-based or something, it'll smear and you'll get black mixed with your color and ruin your stuff. With a regular ballpoint pen, you can color over it and it will not ruin it. Let me show you guys. So, see, look, I didn't look for the gray. Oh, yeah, it kind of does mess it up. You see how it kind of drags that ink out? Let me get my daughter to give me the Sharpie. All right. So, do I have a pencil available? I never have a pencil. Let me just draw. Let's draw a heart. I'll show you guys a little bit of blending. So, the trick that I've learned is to work pretty fast. You see how I'm going over it? Because I want it to stay wet. Okay. And then you can go in with like a darker color. Okay, so let's like do that one as our medium. And then let's do, what's the darkest? That would have been the darkest. Let's just try this. You can actually do, let's do purple. You can mix the colors. You don't have to do all just pinks. I love to mix colors. I have Copic markers, but I'm missing some. Someone recommended Ohuhu, but I don't know enough about them. They're all like any type of alcohol-based markers. I think they have brush tip is what makes them really nice, the Ohuhus. But honestly, I think all alcohol ink markers are pretty good unless they're dried out, then you would be good. And the way that I would blend these is I will go back with that original color and just blend out. Can I see that Sharpie, baby?
It's in the box.
It's not in here. It's on the table. Can you grab it for me, please? But if you want to invest, I just think that the Copics are a great investment. If you can get them for a good price, snatch them because, like I said, you know, you don't, when you run out of a color, you can just refill it, you know, and that's what makes it great. Let's do another heart. And once it dries, it kind of like everything blends out really nicely. See how that looks kind of streaky? It'll blend out really nicely. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
So I'll just do 2 colors. And then I'm going to blend that out while it's still a little wet with the original color. And I'm not going to go right here because I want that to be like really light. So these are great for blending. Like you see that? It's kind of like, oh, it just looks a really nice blend. Let's draw some lips. So I love, like if you draw, you want doodle or whatever, Sharpies are my go-to. Let's make this one purple. Since I have those 3 purple colors. And again, I like to start off with my light because you can always make it a little darker. You can't go back light. You can use those blenders. The colorless blenders are really good. But I don't use them to blend. I use colorless blenders to fix a mistake or if I want to pull out. So if I went over the line, I would use the colorless blender and I would just keep on going and then it will slowly just like suck up that color. So I'm just going to add just a little bit of shadow with the next color. So as long as you got 3 tones, light, medium, and dark, you can get some really nice blends, guys. So kind of think about that when you're choosing your colors. And then I'm going to go in with that original lightest color. And I'm going to blend this out because I don't like that harsh line. I want it to like be a little bit more blended. And I'm not going over some spots because I want it to be really light there. And again, you can mix different colors, you guys. Let's do another pair of lips. You don't have to stay within the same family. Let me grab another color. Like, let me do pink, blue. Let's do a pink. We'll use this pink, this blue, and purple. Let's see how that comes out. All right, so let me start with the pink because it's going to be my lightest color. I love, see, I messed up right there. I would use that alcohol colorless blender to fix it. I love to experiment with colors and, you know, play with different. And then I'm going with. So it's just good to experiment, guys. Play with your stuff. This one's too light. Let me add a darker purple. Let's do this really dark purple. There we go. I like that better. Let me go back in with this turquoise. So just kind of play with your markers, you guys. Experiment with your coloring, especially if you're stamping. Stamp a bunch of different ones and just try different color combinations and see what you like. It's fun to like mix colors and experiment. And then you can always go with a white. This one's oil based. I like those paint ones. Like you can add little highlights, you know, and it really makes it pop. The highlights really make it pop. See, the oil kind of seeps into it. If you want like a really, really dark, I really suggest those Uniball Signal white gel pens are the bomb, you guys. And also the Posca white pens, they have them in a really fine tip. Those work really well too. This one is, again, is oil based. The Sharpie one, it says it here, says oil based. And you can see that it's not really too dark. It kind of like mutes down into the background. Okay. Let me see what Bevy said. I don't color enough. I always wanted somebody I couldn't justify. Well, now you can justify buying them, girl, because they're $2 at Hobby Lobby. Go snatch you whatever colors you can, guys. Hurry up, because I feel like they're going to sell out really quickly. But I hope that you guys found something new, maybe. Learned something new about Copics in this video. And I'm going to link everything that I said down below. I'll put a link to the app. I will link down that video on the storage. And I think I have some playlists, guys, on if you're interested in like drawing and painting and whatever. I have a couple, like, I don't know if I have tutorials, but I have a lot of speed paints of me coloring with alcohol ink markers. And not just Copics, like cheapy ones. Okay? So I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. Go run and snatch you some Copic markers. And send me some if you got extra. Bye, guys. Love you.